Do you know much about capital gains tax when you're selling your property here in Mexico? Stay tuned to find out more. Hello, Rich Varney here, bringing you up-to-date information about buying and selling real estate in Mexico. For all you new people to my channel, I've been living in Mexico for 9 years. I work as a realtor for real estate in the area of Lake Chapala, Jalisco, Mexico. And my main focus is helping people find their perfect dream home, helping foreigners, Mexicans, find their perfect dream home in the area of Lake Chapala. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get straight into the content. My tip number 1 is that you have to become a resident of Mexico. You can either be a permanent or a temporary resident, but you have to become a resident to benefit from this. Also, on the other hand, if you are already a resident, check your documents and make sure that it's not expired, because you don't want to be in a position where you're just about to list and sell your house and find out your visas have expired. It will take you months to get a renewal. So get your visas, guys. Tip number 1. My tip number 2, guys, is you have to get your RFC. And you may be thinking, what is an RFC, an RFC? This is your Registro Federal de Contribuyentes. This is your personal tax ID number here in Mexico. And I also hear you thinking, why do I need a tax ID number if I'm not working? Well, if you decide to sell a house here in Mexico, in the eyes of the Mexican hacienda, the government, you are doing business, and that is why you need an RFC. So, tip number 2, get your RFC, guys. My tip number 3, guys, is once you have your RFC in place, you want to connect it, your personal ID tax number here in Mexico, you want to connect it to your utility bills, your electric bill, for instance, your phone bill, your internet bill, and also as a little plus here, you want to connect it to your bank statement and your credit card. This does have to be a Mexican bank statement and a Mexican credit card. So if you haven't got one, make sure to get a Mexican bank account as well. So there you have it, guys, tip number 3. My tip number 4 is the Mexican government allow you to sell a property every single 3-year period without paying any capital gains. Bear in mind, this does have a limit, so it's best to check with your realtor or your notary to find out exactly how much you can be exempt, how much the Mexican government allows you to exempt from your capital gains. To be on the safe side, check it out in advance and you should be good to go. Tip number 4. My tip number 5 is make an appointment to see your notary or your realtor, and he can go through with you your plans, what things are needed, what paperwork is needed, way in advance before you even decide to actually list and sell your property. Also, your realtor, your notary, they are aware of the law. They are aware of the most recent changes in the law, because it does, in the Mexican real estate law, it does seem to change quite frequently. So make sure you're always updated. Get yourself an appointment, sit down with them, and they can basically spread everything out on the table and show you exactly what you need to do. So that's my tip number 5, guys. There we have it, guys, my 5 top tips about how to help you with your capital gains tax here in Mexico when you're selling a property. And if you have watched this video all the way through, thank you so much, guys, and please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, it means a whole lot, you know, and if you do have any ideas that you want me to work on, any video ideas that you want me to work on and do, leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to see what I can do. So there we have it, guys. I've been Rich Varney. Hasta luego, amigos.